my name's Margaret. Welcome to card readings. If you like, subscribe and put your thumbs up if you like it. Now I'm doing a reading on this young man, Patrick, so I don't know why I got William in my head, but Patrick. And what happened in July the 22nd, 2010, he went missing from his foster mum house. So he's about 7 years old, and what happened, he went out with his rubbish with his foster mum, and his sister was at the door waiting for him. And so they went out, and the phone rang. So the foster mum went back to pick up the phone. The sister was still at the door. So what happened, the sister called out his name, he didn't come back. The foster mum was a bit worried, and that's when they called the police. And it was about 9 o'clock at night, and he was about 7 years old, and it's happened in New York. Now I will get the names for you. And someone said someone saw him on the 16th floor. That's what I can tell you about it. That's pretty much what I got. So the next one would be about, I'm going to do a reading for him. So if you don't want it, it's probably best to turn it off now. I'm going to do a reading for him. I have done one before. You can have a look at it if you want. So what I'm picking up first, the 16th floor. It's not true. I picked up Patrick, and I'm saying, he said it's not true. So I don't know if people just got their wires crossed or what, but it's not something related to it. It's not true, yeah. So I picked that up. Now I'm picking up a man, like he's come up to Patrick and just grabbed his hand when he was taking the rubbish out. Now I don't know if Patrick was fighting or anything, but I'm just getting this guy just come along and picking him up. So that's what I picked up. I am picking up a man in his 20s. He's got black hair, a beard, and a mustache. Now the mustache is about like here, just here, about there, and the beard's about here, but they're not connected, and the beard's not long. It's just a short kind of thing, like it's, I would call it a clean cut, if you're gonna call it anything, kind of like that. So it's kind of like that, a round face, round face, and kind of not black but not white skin, kind of that middle brownish skin. Hard to explain, but not dark like Patrick's, but not white like mine. It's a bit in the middle, kind of skinny colour. So that's what I picked up. With this man, in his medium build, so he's not really overweight. He's probably a bit skinnier than me, I would say. So I'm a bit overweight, so I would say a bit skinnier than me. Now I don't know if this young man is connected to Patrick's kidnapping, but I just thought I'd pass that on to you. The other thing I'm getting, in the morning, before he got kidnapped that night, he's standing at a wall, I say. It's kind of like a fence, like it's front of the house, kind of thing. Now this is kind of that rusty brick fence. Could you get it? Sometimes I'm getting grey. I don't know if it's grey, but yeah. And I'm getting he's in front of a tree, but he's looking around. Yeah. Now this is when like I said, this is the day that he got missing, yeah. So it's morning or afternoon, I'm not quite sure, because it's too daylight, yeah. And I'm picking up, it's looking across the road, and the fence is the same kind of colour, but there's a black car. Now the car is a 4-seater car, and it's got that round side at the front and the back. That's all I can say about this car. I don't know the brand of it. But there's a man in this car. He's got a round face. He's got kind of a grey or white hair. Yeah, round face, and that's all I can say at this stage. But he sees this car with this man in the car. He goes, I feel like it's gone across to talk to him. I could be wrong here a bit. I'm getting it, I'm not getting it. He's going across to talk to this young man. And that's important. I don't know if it's important because he's connected to the kidnapping of Patrick, or if there's something about it. Now I'm getting with this, there were people around him who saw this, and people need to go back and talk to these people about this situation. And the other thing I'm picking up with the whole, that kind of area, is kind of like a roadworks or a building site, yeah. I see the whole, like the barricade around this thing, what's they're doing, but I'm seeing a hole. Okay, it's a hole, like it's almost like, you know, them holes that you can the ground, you get them round things, you can pick them up, and people who fix up things can go in it, or they can put pipes in there and all that kind of thing. That's what I'm picking up on. Now, for some reason, I see someone putting something in it, like, and you have to go back and look at this. This is back in 2010, so yeah, that's all I can tell you. This like 2010. So, and I'm picking up people seeing that too. So, but it's more focusing on this hole. So I don't know if it's like a roadworks or a building site or not. It's one of the two where people have to come and fix things up anyway, or build things. So it's something like that. What else did I pick up on? Yeah, the whole, yeah, that's pretty much what I picked up on me, Patrick. I don't know what I'm reading for, about Patrick. Like I said, he's 7 years old. He went missing June the 22nd of 2010. At 9 o'clock that night, he was taking the rubbish out with Mum, his foster mum, and Mum went to go and pick up the phone, and no one saw him since, but on the 16th floor. But I did hear that's wrong. Like, like I said, I don't know if the people just got their wires crossed or what, but there's something about that bit on the 16th floor, something. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I just think that's not right. I've got all this through Patrick. That's another thing I was going to pass on to you. Now, I have to be quite, so you know, it's two different things. Now, the shop that I picked up in my last, I think it was the shop anyway, in my last one with Patrick, it was a white shop, yeah, and it was this shop with dirt of a path around it, and this, yeah, kind of like an old survey station kind of thing, I would call it, because you drive up, you get your meals and come out, and that's the only shop there was. Kind of like a piss stop, as they call it, like, you know, the last stop before you get to the next town kind of thing. It's kind of like that. But when I'm picked up with this, and this is interesting, because I'm picked up this last night. I don't know if yours, I hope someone's seen this. I really haven't seen this. It's an episode on NCIS where the female director goes to a restaurant and she gets shot and she dies. And it's a green restaurant, the outside's green, and it's all closed, yeah. if you can watch it, because what I'm picking up on, this shop that I picked up with Patrick, it's like that, but it's white. And so for some reason I am picking up, there's a reason behind that. Like, so it's almost like if you can see the green restaurant, you see the white restaurant that is related to Patrick. And the other thing I picked up on Patrick, I have to say, he's in a place like a I call it a bed sitter. I don't know if that's what you call them in America, where you just have one room where you have your bed in, your kitchen in, and you have a separate room for your toilet. I don't know if that's kind of what you, and it's kind of, you can have them at a factory place too, where your factory can turn into your own house, but it's 10 times bigger. That's what I'm picking up on. So it's kind of like a factory turned into a home, but it's this one big room. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up, and I feel like that's where he is. And that's all I can tell you about it. I don't pick up a male in it. I am just picking up he's in it, but I don't know if it's a male with him. Yeah. And I feel like he feels, it's hard to explain, but he can, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it, I don't know why I can explain it. He can go, but he doesn't want to go. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's one picking up. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but so this is what he looks like again, just in case you find him or you see him. So yeah, and that's pretty much what I got with Patrick. This is the second one, like I said. I did one earlier, so if you want to watch it, feel free watching it. And if you do have any information on him, or if you see him, please pass it on to the police. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like, subscribe and give a thumbs up if you want, and leave a comment if you want. And thank you for listening, and see you for next missing person. Bye.